Hey there guys, and welcome to the new LP. It's Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Yeah. And I'll be doing the adventure mode, the Subspace Emissary. And there's Princess Peach and Princess Zelda. And there's Mario, everyone's favorite action hero. And boy does he ever look good. And who's he fighting? Because apparently that's what they do here in this world, they fight each other for fun. He's fighting Kirby. That's going to be one hell of a fight. Now, who shall I choose? I'll go with Kirby because I'm not really much of a fan of Mario. I think he's kind of awful, to be quite honest. So Kirby it is. Now this story mode has a few branching paths that I will not cover, because quite honestly, the differences are minimal, to say the least. Like, usually the difference is about like one character that you get to play as in one path and you don't get to play as him in the other. So here's the first split. You can choose between Mario or Kirby. And that really doesn't impact the story very much, other than this fight. But yeah, we win. And was this some temple? Who's that over there? Oh, hey, look, it's Pit. You know, from Kid Icarus, that long-dead Nintendo series, which is actually getting a new game on 3DS, which... when's that supposed to come out? Like, next year? Or maybe still 2011. But anyways, when people die in this universe, they are apparently turned into trophies, which can then be reactivated. And because Kirby's such a good sport, he brings Mario back to life. Oh crap. Ominous clouds and a big starship approaching. Oh, did you see that look of shock on Kirby's face? Yeah, Kirby is awesome. What are those? Are those toxic? Nope, they form into these wacky robot-esque guys. And Zelda and Peach come and rush to the rescue. Great, we only get to play as bloody terrible characters in the beginning. Hell, I freaking hate all of them except for Kirby. So, yeah, I can still hold my own with most of the characters. And I'll try and vary them up a little bit over the course of the LP. So let's show off Mario now. Now Mario is all the moves you know from the games. You know, the fireball. And yeah, the cape. And he even has Flood from Super Mario Sunshine. Remember when we did that one? And yeah, the enemies you fight in this game are... I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but they are simply downright ridiculous sometimes. I mean, are they... like, crap, can't find my words right now, but... Nintendo, like, there's... pretty much like 15 different Nintendo franchises represented in this game. You're telling me that they couldn't like use any common enemies in those games instead of coming up with these lame-ass things to beat up. But anyways, they win, and this guy, Ancient Minister, that's his name, shows up and bomb. Yeah, Mario's awesome pose. Hey look, it's R.O.B's. Remember that robot accessory for the NES? Yeah, apparently it's alive in this game, and there's multiple of them. And they're gonna blow up the stadium. Terrorism for the win. Oh crap. I don't have much time. Well, 3 minutes, that's pretty much... Whoa! And Mario's blasting off again. Who did that? Ah, crap. Hey, look, it's Petey Piranha from Super Mario Sunshine. I love him, he's awesome. And he's the first boss you fight in this game. Yeah. Here's another split path. Because you see the health bars, there's no Petey Piranha health bar. There's a health bar for Peach's cage and for Zelda's cage. You can only break one, and which cage you break is the character that'll be tagging along for the next few levels. And I think Peach is one of the worst characters in the game by far, so I'm going with Zelda. Now we got Petey Piranha blows up and Wario shows up with a big frickin' gun. Where did he get it? What is he going to do with it? Why is he doing it? Oh, nope, guess he wants Peach instead. Well, I'm not complaining because Peach sucks anyway. So go ahead, take her. And he fires an arrow, which turns characters into trophies. So it kills them, so to speak. And I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, Wario isn't really so much a villain, he's more of an anti-hero. And whoa crap, look at the timer. Apparently fighting Petey Piranha took like 2 frickin' minutes. But yeah, the entire place is now sucked into this black hole. And Kirby escapes on his Warp Star along with Zelda. And there we go, end of this first stage. Picked up a few stickers, because Nintendo pretty much has their entire library of games and characters and stuff. You can collect them as trophies or stickers, plenty of collectibles detailing Nintendo's rich history. And Pit's like, what the hell's going on? And here's like one of the few non-playable characters in the story mode. Palutena from Kid Icarus, which is Pit's goddess, mistress. She can tell Pit what to do, pretty much. And he gets a fancy bow. Nice. Now, I think you can see which character we're gonna play as now, huh? So, off he goes to fight the evils in the world. Ooh, that's nice, an invisible door. And he just falls backwards into the sky. Alright then, time for adventure with Pit. Now, Pit is pretty decent, in my opinion. I mean, he's not that strong, but he's pretty fast, has some good projectiles, can reflect projectiles and stuff, good spamming attacks. And he has one of the best recoveries in the game. He can jump so many times and fly and all that stuff. Oh, a Weavile trophy. Yes, they have Pokemon trophies in here as well. Get some stickers. Now, you can also play this mode in co-op. And when there's like multiple characters around, you can choose different characters, but when there's only one character, like now, the other player simply also gets to play as Pit. Like a different colored one. Oh crap, it's that ship again. Ooh, big gun. And it looks like a familiar character. If you've seen one of my past LPs, you'll probably know which one. Or if you've played this game, chances are you have, because this game's like the best-selling freaking Wii game of all time. Or is that... no, that's Wii Sports or Wii Play or Wii freaking Fit. But it creates tons of those guys again. Oh, look, the bow can also double as a pair of swords. Now that's a nifty weapon. And just take these guys out. Shouldn't be that hard with Pit, because Pit is pretty good. There we go, problem solved. And moving on. He can also run very fast, which is quite handy for these platforming stages. Because this game, if you're surprisingly one of the people who have never heard of this game before, this game is a fighting game. Pretty much you fight on small stages with up to 4 people, and you try and knock the other ones off and to deplete their lives. And yet they also managed to make a Super Mario Bros.-esque 2D platformer from it. So that's pretty nifty. What the hell is that thing? Well, it's dead now, so... okay, what's out here? Except for... what is that? Hey, it's Mario! Apparently Petey Piranha blasted him all the way over here, and he somehow got stuck in the clouds. Must be some dense clouds, then. And they're all like... yeah, no one speaks in this. Like, this story is not told by anyone. Just, you have to look at their expressions and stuff to tell what the hell's going on. There's only a few characters who speak a few lines of dialogue in the story. And that's usually not very much. It's pretty much all grunts and those kind of noises. And here's some more enemies that kind of look like wheels, which open up to shock you or burn you or freeze you depending on the ones. There's different ones. And Pit can shoot light arrows, which is pretty sweet. You can actually guide him in midair, like with the control stick and stuff. And he can also glide, which is nice. Snipe that thing down, which is a cloud with a battery on its back, which has electricity going through it. And robot guy with a boomerang. They are called pyramids, by the way. Yeah. The enemies are lame, but the story is alright, and all the famous Nintendo characters are there. So it's still an enjoyable experience overall. Along with pretty awesome and sometimes hilarious cutscenes. Good action. It's a decent fighting game story. I've played fighting games with worse stories than this. Like frickin' Tekken or Soul Calibur. Yeah, Soul Calibur 3 had a pretty decent story mode, but like, why the hell Soul Calibur 4 had no story mode at all? Just 5 fights in a row with an ending cutscene. That's about it. That's not a damn story mode. There wasn't even any dialogue involved. Or like any text explaining why the character did what. If you wanna ask me what I think a fighting game story should be like, Mortal Kombat, the one I did an LP of. That's how you do a fighting game story right. And this one is also a pretty good example. Even though some people don't really label this a fighting game. Because all the people who are like into competitive Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff are all like, Smash Bros. Ain't a fighting game, it's a party game. Well, I'd like to say it's a little bit of both. But yeah, these enemies are really getting on my nerves now. Luckily, they'll increase the variety a bit later on with more difficult enemies and annoying ones. But pretty much all games have that in the beginning, that there's not much enemies to fight. Now this one is a kind of turret thing. Can I show off my mirror shield here? Apparently not. If you hit him, he spins around, so you can really mess up his aim just by hitting him. So again, he's quite a pushover. Blast off saves me from walking. Now, that's another stage done. Yeah, that's the ship we gotta chase, Mario. And hey, look, it's an R-Wing. Who could be flying it, I wonder? We will find out in the next part of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. So, bye-bye.